What's up, guys? JV2017 here, and yeah, haven't made a video in a little while. Haven't really felt like it, but that's the nature of the channel and the nature of making videos. You make videos when you feel like it, so that's what I'm going by. But anyways, yeah, I got some Assassin's Creed Revelations gameplay right here in the background because I'm going to talk to you guys, of course, about Assassin's Creed 3, which comes out in almost 8 days, and I cannot wait. These are going to be the longest 8 days of my life because I'm so excited for this game. It's going to be really good. And yeah, this gameplay right here doesn't look like it starts out too hot. I get killed twice really quickly. Sometimes in Brotherhood and Revelations, you get screwed over really easily. You know, you get killed and you're like, ah, well, this sucks. And then they spawn you in, and the target that they assign, or I guess the person that gets you as their target, is like super close to you right after you spawn, and then you just die instantly. It's kind of retarded and stupid, and yeah. So anyways, yeah, Assassin's Creed. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I've been telling my friends, okay, look, I've played Borderlands 2, fantastic game. Assassin's Creed 3 is going to be really good as well. I think Assassin's Creed 3 and Borderlands 2 are the two contenders for Game of the Year. Like, really, these two games are going to be fantastic in the end. And honestly, I don't see any way that Ubisoft could screw up Assassin's Creed 3. They've been, you know, working on it for like 5 years. So, anyways, it's really awesome. I can't wait for it. And I've got some new information that I got from my Game Informer magazine, which is pretty awesome. I love what they're doing with Game Informer. It's becoming a lot more artistic. I don't know how to describe it, but it's becoming a lot more I don't know, creative looking, and I'm really enjoying them lately. But anyways, they have an article here called 10 Cool Features You Don't Know About Assassin's Creed 3. And legitimately, these are some things that I didn't really know about Assassin's Creed 3, and I wanted to share them with you guys because this is some awesome news, and it makes me even more excited for the game, and, you know, makes these 8 days even longer for waiting for the game to come out. So, anyways, first off, they have that you have what they call a homestead. So this is like your main base. So in Assassin's Creed 2, you guys remember that we had Montage and Uncle Mario and all that stuff, and that was basically like your home base. So it says right here that remember how fun Montage Villa was in Assassin's Creed 2? Take that concept and blow it out into a full-fledged game area complete with missions, characters, and extensive opportunities for exploration. And you have the homestead, which is in Massachusetts. So it's pretty awesome. You have your mentor named Achilles, which, of course, for some of you guys that didn't know, the main protagonist in Assassin's Creed 3, his name is Connor Kenway, and he's half Native American, which is pretty fucking awesome, in my opinion. But anyways, yeah, we're going to be able to deck out our homestead. It's going to be freaking awesome looking. You're going to have missions in here, you know, that inevitably allow you to customize your play space, is what it says in the homestead, and it speaks to your adventures throughout the world. So as you complete missions and other objective, mementos are placed within your house. Secret room in the basement holds your weapons and outfits. Nearby harbor serves as home base for your ship, the Aquila, which that's not eagle. Aguila is eagle. I don't know what Aquila is. Yeah, so anyways, it's pretty freaking awesome. Another thing that they said is something really cool that most people don't know about is the underground. So you guys know the main method of fast travel in Assassin's Creed has been these like really weird, like archaic looking tunnel systems, and they're just kind of random, and we don't even know if they actually exist in history. I'm sure some of them did, but the way they flesh it out in like Constantinople and the way they did it in Rome, it's not exactly that realistic. They are taking this probably a little more realistic. Of course, they're, you know, putting their own spin on it. But the way you fast travel in Assassin's Creed 3 is going to be through the Masonic tunnels, which is so cool. You guys know the Freemasons were like a secret organization. Some of our founding fathers belonged to it, and it was all this secret stuff. You know, if you watch National Treasure, they talk about it. I'm fascinated by this because I don't know a lot about the Freemasons and that whole, you know, conspiracy. I don't know. I don't really know a lot about it. But anyways, it says that lantern lights the way through the labyrinthine underground complex, and you'll be able to find secret puzzles left behind by the Masons. Some might be lockpicking challenges. Others use light and shadow. You know, you'll be able to shine your lantern through movable frames, specific light patterns that could be thrown up in order to complete a maze. So that's really freaking cool. And, of course, like I said, it's also a method of fast travel. So can't wait for that. Pirate ships and treasure is the next cool thing. Of course, as you guys know, in E3, they kind of revealed that we're going to be doing naval battles, which was, like, crazy, like, news. Like, I didn't expect that whatsoever, and it's going to be pretty freaking awesome. It says that there are 3 main elements that account for the naval experience. The most straightforward element is the privateer missions, in which Connor leads his crew into battle to retake an area of the sea from the nefarious elements. So that's pretty cool. Second thread is a dedicated storyline about the Templars and a historical figure named Nicholas Biddle, which is who was a well-known naval officer of the time. So I think I've heard that name from AP US History. But anyways, yes. And then the final element is all about pirates and hidden treasure. There are hidden treasure chests all over the place, which is so cool. You know, if you get bored, you just want to, you know, go around, find some treasure, find some special trinkets, which can be given to a scruffy individual named Pegleg, who resides at your residence at the homestead. So that's kind of sketchy, isn't it? At the harbor, this guy named Pegleg, who's probably got a peg leg. He's like blah 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 blah. And you'll be able to contact the infamous pirate Captain Kidd, which of course, if you pre-order from GameStop, you got the Captain Kidd sword and got the blah blah blah. But anyways, probably on the gameplay right now, you'll see me. I'm just going to die for the rest of this gameplay, so I apologize. I end up being 5-8, but my kills were so imaginative and netted me so many points that I just coasted through to victory till the end of the game, so that was cool. Synchronization, which is something that's always been in Assassin's Creed. Basically, the game moves to make the system more nuanced and worth of replay. Most missions in the game include multiple optional objectives. So instead of just having that one optional objective for 100% sync, there are going to be multiple ones. And at the end of the mission, players are given sync points based on performance. So you'll have, from the pause menu, you'll have the DNA tracker tell you how many sync points you earned on each mission, and you can always go back and replay the mission for a higher score. So that's pretty cool. A little more replay value with the game is always nice. Poor Richard's Almanacs. So if you didn't know what that is, that's Ben Franklin's, I don't know what they were, but I don't know what an almanac is, to be honest. But Ben Franklin's books that are historical are going to be spread across the American Revolution area that we're going to be playing in. So that's going to be awesome. And, of course, they're just like the feathers that were in, I believe, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and just like the data fragments. They're just collectibles, basically, which are pretty cool. Assassin's Creed 3 is going to have clubs, which is pretty cool. So there's going to be like the hunting club, thievery club, exploring club, fighting club. They all have dedicated clubs where you can go out and do some challenges, and it's going to be pretty freaking awesome. For example, the hunting club is built around finding and hunting unique animals in each of the many parts of the frontier. There are 4 different animal types. You got to hunt them down, track them down, kill them, skin them maybe. We're going to meet Daniel Boone in the Explorers Club. Just so much awesome stuff is going to happen in this game. You can play an in-game board game that kind of reminds me of Caravan and Fallout New Vegas. That's going to be cool. The New Brotherhood. So it's going to be, obviously, they're going to take the elements. You're going to have some assassins of your own that you're going to recruit over time. That'll be really cool. There are going to be forts, kind of like the Borgia Towers in Brotherhood that were so awesome to take over. They're going to be forts like that, so it's going to be that system once again. And finally, there's going to be an economy, which is which making money has been revised into a loop with deeper involvement from the player. Instead of buying up property, Connor makes his money through a trade system as part of America's burgeoning economy. So you produce goods at the homestead for your stockpile, all of which can be acquired at a reduced rate. Whether in your home or at one of the many general stores scattered across the world, Connor can pull up his accounting book, examine his stockpile, and set to work crafting and trading. So that's really cool. So you're going to have to be a little more involved in order to make money, which is actually an important thing if you guys know, if you're Assassin's Creed players from the previous games. So that was all the new information that I know about Assassin's Creed 3. I'm super excited. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to click that like button. It really helped me out. And tune in for Assassin's Creed 3 on my channel very soon. Peace.